So the Indiana Fever fire coach Christie Sides becoming the sixth WNBA team to make a change. Okay, now this all goes down, this firing, 87 days exactly before Caitlin Clark's next birthday. You know, the big superstar player on the Indiana Fever, right? And Coach Christie Sides equals 87. And just Christie Sides equals 87. All right. Again, Indiana Fever fire coach Christie Sides, 87 days before Caitlin Clark's birthday, when Christie Sides and coach Christie Sides equals 87. All right. This happened this past Sunday. It says right here. And you see Caitlin Clark has the January 22nd birthday. So moving forward, that's the same as 12 weeks, 3 days. Okay? You see 87 days, the same as 12 weeks, 3 days. 1, 2, 3, Kamala equals 1, 2, 3 in the reverse cipher, right? With the selection right around the corner. And, a lot of females taking over the headlines this year, and Caitlin Clark's been doing it for a while now. We're upcoming on the selection November 5th. We'll see what happens with Kamala. Remember, Beyonce always heavily trending, Taylor Swift, and it's no coincidence. Now we get this, even though it's a negative story with the firing, it's still connected to Caitlin Clark, right? Okay, and you see here how important Caitlin Clark is. Well, basketball equals 85 and 68, like Caitlin Clark. Even Caitlin equals 68, and vice president equals 68, and also Donald John Trump equals 68. Just putting that out there on the side. This usually happens with these star basketball players. You know, it's happened with LeBron James plenty of times, right? New firing, maybe they're going to get better, so on and so on, right? So we'll have to see what develops here. Let's play this.
Christie Sides issues thinly veiled dig after being fired by Indiana Fever. Christie Sides posted a very brief 7-word message on social media after she was fired by the Indiana Fever on Sunday despite leading the team to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Christie Sides had a very short message.
This is interesting with that 7, because I know like the Los Angeles Dodgers have won 7 World Series, and I know that's a trending story right now with the Dodgers and Yankees.
Message after she was fired by the Indiana Fever on Sunday. On her X account, formerly Twitter, Caitlin Clark's former head coach posted a 7-word statement that spoke volumes of how she felt after receiving news that her time in Indiana was up. Leave it better than you found it. Sides posted on the social media site with a peace sign emoji. Interestingly, Sides' post allowed only people who followed or mentioned to reply to her message to the Fever. And a comment under Sides' initial post believed that the 47-year-old was wrongly pushed out of Indiana despite leading the Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And UDDA coach, the commenter said under Sides' initial post, "They're lost, but you 100% will be back sooner than later." Sides' firing comes after the head coach helped break the franchise's 7-year playoff drought, though that seemed to have...
See, you get that 7 again, right? You get that 7 again. And like I said, the Dodgers have 7 championships right now. Just sports related, but these stories and the numbers are all connected.
coincided with the Fever drafting Clark. In 2 seasons at the helm, Indiana compiled a 33-47 record, with the Fever posting a 20-20 record in the 2024 WNBA season, with Clark and former No. 1 pick alike.
Let me pull up the article. Indiana Fever fire Christie Sides AP. Let me pull it up. All right, here it is. So they don't give a further explanation. I mean, we could just speculate, right? Yeah, they just speak about, whoever takes over the Fever will have a strong young core to work with, led by Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston. So, 33 and 47. So, yeah, no, I don't see any further reason there. But with all of this information being put out there,
Christie Sides.
I got this breakdown, okay? And you see Sides went 33 wins, 47 losses. Well, that's not that good of a record, right? I mean, they did make the playoffs, though. Okay. Here recently, so that's good. And, an improving team. But nonetheless, that's not that good of a record. They're 33 and 47 in the first 2 seasons. Look, Indiana equals 47 and Christie Sides equals 147 in gematria, right? And 33 wins in the first 2 seasons. That's like Caitlin Clark sees the third letter of the alphabet, CC 33, right? To go with the 33 wins in the first 2 seasons with the squad. And notice how Christie Sides is 47 years old currently. And we brought up Kamala. Trump equals 47. All right. Trump equals 47 as well. In the code,
Christie Sides.
CC, president, government, White House, Republican, Democrat, all of that. And again, that selection is right around the corner on November 5th. Okay. And remember, the first Trump assassination date was the 13th day of the 7th month. Well, we get a 137 here. Okay. Indiana equals 137, and that's the 33rd prime number to go with the 33. CC 33 wins in the first 2 seasons for Sides. Now this firing, right? And look, Caitlin Clark equals 211, the 47th prime number. And again, Indiana equals 47. Christie Sides 147. 47 losses in 2 seasons with the squad, age 47. Okay? None of it a coincidence. And you heard it in the video there, including going 20 for 20 this season. 20 wins, 20 losses, 500. Sides equals 20. And look at ordinal, reverse, and reverse reduction. You get a 3 out of, excuse me. But Fever, you get 56 and 79 like Sides. Ordinal and forwards with the English alphabet. And even Indiana equals 34 like Sides. She happens to have the Michelle Obama birthday, January 17th. And again, you saw the connection with Kamala Harris here. And we mentioned some of the Trump stuff. A lot of the 47s, remember, Trump equals 47. Okay? Michelle Obama shares a birthday, right?
Christie Sides.
Okay, January 17. That 117 is landing huge right now. Dodgers equals 117. Otani, the 17 on the jersey. And I mentioned earlier, we'll see what happens. It's now 3-1. Okay. So the sweep is out of the question, right? But none of this stuff is a coincidence. And you see now lands with Michelle Obama, former First Lady, to Barack Obama, right? When Barack was the president. So it's like, and Caitlin Clark, look at these birthdays are 5 days before Caitlin Clark's January 22nd birthday. Again, not a coincidence. And you see Caitlin Clark, still age 22, born in the year 2002, on the 22nd, right? And that's amazing. And basketball equals 22 in the code as well. Age 22, 22 on the jersey, born on the 22nd, 2002 like 22, basketball equals 22, y'all. Okay? And it's a 2-month and 22-day span. Okay? Look at the firing Sunday, October 27th, this past Sunday. That date included to the upcoming birthday for Christie Sides. Include the start and end date, 2 months, 22 days. And again, Caitlin Clark, 22 on the jersey, age 22, born in 2002, like 22 on the 22nd. And let me show you basketball real quick. Do I have a... Here, we'll use this one right here. Look at basketball. I mean, 22 in the reduction cipher. And remember, Caitlin Clark has that 68 as well, right? And who won the NBA championship? Another Boston, 22 as well. You see it right there. All right, so okay, and head coach equals 48. The upcoming birthday for Caitlin Clark, 48 numerology, 122 in the year 25. And Michelle Obama, her husband Barack, has the 4th day of the 8th month birthday, 48. And Donald Trump equals 48. Okay, right here. Donald. I'm not even trying to bring up the politics like that. You see Donald Trump, there's the 48. And Barack Obama's birthday. See, the 4th day of the 8th month. And don't forget, Barack was just synced up with Eminem. Eminem 8 Mile, right? At the Kamala rally or whatever. Okay? And 8 Mile and the 8th month with the Barack birthday. Okay, y'all? And look, the only president born outside the contiguous or whatever 48 states, and he's got the 4/8 birthday. See that right there? I mean, come on, man. Woman, alien, back over here. Okay? We are incredibly thankful to Sides for embracing the challenge of leading us through an integral transition period over the last 2 seasons, while also positioning us for future growth. Fever President of Basketball Operations, Kelly Krauskopf, said. Now you get a lot of K's with Kamala, right? And Barack, the Kenyan father, we saw when we were just looking. Look, basketball operations, Kelly Kriskoff, Chris Krauskoff, however you want to say it. I know how to spell it. In reverse, 195 like head coach. Okay? So you see how that lands. Hope that thumbnail should land heavy as well. Right? And just a quick, easy decode. There's always more. We can't wait to hurry and get this selection out of the way.
Christie Sides issues thinly veiled dig after being fired by Indiana Fever. Helped break the franchise's 7-year playoff drought, though that seemed to have coincided with the Fever drafting Clark. In 2 seasons at the helm, Indiana compiled a 33-47 record, with the Fever posting a 20-20 record in the 2024 WNBA season, with Clark and former No Sides firing was surprising to some. There were some signs that the 47-year-old's time in Indiana was coming to an end. In June, Clark shared an 8-word statement that could have doomed the head coach as far back as 4 months ago. When asked about what the most valuable
Ooh, you get the 8 and the 4 and the 4 and the 8 again.
that could have doomed the head coach as far back as 4 months ago. When asked about what the most valuable advice she'd received was during a game, the star rookie gave a very telling answer. Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish,
Ooh.
the star wistfully told reporters at the time. With Sides now out of Indiana, the Fever are the 6th team in the WNBA without a head coach. Sides joins
Yep. So, and we saw the connection with Caitlin Clark, right?
Teresa Weatherspoon, Latricia Trammell, Kurt Miller, Tanisha Wright, and Eric Thibault.
Let's see if there's an update here on the possible who is rumored to be the next coach of the Indiana Fever.
According to Sports Illustrated,
White.
Stephanie White, currently under contract with the Connecticut Sun, is expected to take the helm in Indiana, according to Annie Costabile of the Chicago Sun-Times.
And you get White to sync up with this kind of black-white divide before the selection, right? Let's grab the name and put it right here real quick. Okay. You get like the 666, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216 thing going on right there. 162, 26. Let me look it over here real quick. Let me share this. Let's just see if we get some of those 72s, 216 or 162 here with this. Look, Indiana Fever equals 72. Like Stephanie White, and 216 on the fly. I like when that happens. What else is there another 216 or a 162 in there? Or a 70? We can roll with that, y'all. Look at this on the fly. They say Stephanie White rumored, and we put Indiana in here. This is the code right here. Okay, this is the code right here. Look at that. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. On the fly, y'all. 216, Stephanie White, just like Indiana Fever. 72 and 72 in reduction. And you even get a 72 with Stephanie White. In regular reduction, you get the match in reverse reduction with the alphabet. And you see how it is right there. Reduced it the 10th in reverse, which would be Q. Okay? You see that right there? And then the regular reduction forwards, J is the 10th letter, 1 plus 0 is 1, K11, 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so that's... Oh, okay, my bad. Now you see it right there. Sorry, if you didn't see that the whole time. Here, you see it right there. Look at that. Stephanie White rumored to be the next coach. 216 in reverse, and again 72 matchup and reverse reduction. And reduction, you get the 72 with the rumored next coach. All right. Reverse reduction, you see right there, and then just reduction. That's freaking amazing on the fly right there. And that is currently under contract with the Connecticut Sun, is expected to take the helm in Indiana. Okay. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if it connects any better than that. And you get White as well to connect with the upcoming selection. It's always about the, red and blue, for example, black and white. And we need to remember too, we got this Halloween uh tomorrow already, So, okay, so again, nice and easy there. And this firing, even on the 301st day of the year, like 31, Donald equals 31. There's 48 date numerology. I can't remember if we caught that, but you see Caitlin's next birthday. I think we caught that. Okay, so none of this stuff is by coincidence. Okay. And I'm glad this video has came across y'all's screen somehow. I appreciate anybody if they made it through, or anybody just tuning in who's interested. There's always more. Okay, but Indiana, think about fever too. Or is there going to be any fevers trending? Who knows? Well, we know there's one here in the Indiana fever, right? Fire coach Christie Sides becoming 6th WNBA team to make a change. I appreciate y'all. Until next time.